past 2 months, we've started seeing the repercussions of being at the top for so long. Kind of talk a little bit about the weight of being, a champion for a year and kind of the baggage that comes with it, I guess.
Man, that's a good question. I was expecting that off rip. That's a good question. So what is the baggage that comes with being a champion? With being a champion, you have to understand you have a lot of responsibility, and you also understand that people are coming for your spot. It's up to you to defend your throne.
Been pretty much nonstop the last 2.5 months, especially towards the end of the season now. And yeah, it's just been busy for the last remainder of the season, so it's been pretty much nonstop. Personally, I think I was slacking during the Arlington event. I don't really blame myself. At this point in the game, it was we were winning a lot, complacency was there, the events didn't really feel like they were that hype. I don't know, I just let my foot off the gas for a few months, and going into Salt Lake, I kind of pressed on it again and was playing better, and we were playing better. It's just we ran into 2 really unfortunate game 5s with SSG and FaZe. Part of me wants to say we could have won that tournament. It just wasn't in the cards, but we started turning things around and looked a lot better. Just loving the game again and just playing it a lot has been kind of just where my head's at. It's time to lock in.
So going into Fort Worth, I individually worked on trying to be a more vibey teammate out of game, making sure that when we wake up in the morning and we're going to the event that we're having high spirits, we have a high morale. I think that with the Quadrant Series, especially at Fort Worth, usually we always play them in pool play, and I think the majority of our losses to them have been in pool play outside of that one at the OpTic Major. So if you do lose in pool play, it's easier for you to just brush it off and just not really worry about it too much. You can just chalk it up to you came out flat, they came out hot. Literally just chalked it up, didn't worry about it much at all. Let's go! You can't record me doing this. This is bad. This is a bad influence.
Open bracket.
We're about to eat at Little Red Wasp. Done with Friday. Gonna eat some food, wind down, talk about some of the matches. That's about it.
Hell yeah.
So when you get first seed in pools, you go to winners round 2, which is, I've played every format there possibly is, which is an advantage, but it's also a disadvantage. Depending on what type of team you are, some teams need to play a series before they start really getting into it. And if you sit there and wait and you watch another round 1 go on, odds are you're not going to be as hot when you go into the series. And if you don't come out and win that game 1, it's going to be an uphill battle right away. So it all depends on the mentality of the teams that are in that winners round 2. We started in winners round 1, but we had a good warm-up match and then took that momentum and took it straight into series 2 against FaZe.
So going into the FaZe match, we knew that was going to be one of the most important matches of the tournament, let alone because of the next match, whoever wins has to play SSG. We knew that we have to come out hot.
Oldest rivalries in esports history, FaZe up against OpTic Gaming.
Our first game type was Plaza Strongholds, and they are a great Plaza team.
We go. Have to fight back to back one another, and there goes Royal 2 and OpTic. Look like they're going to lock in a triple cap once more.
This is the OpTic that we needed to see. We need to see them competitive and show what they're made of today, and they're still trip capping here against FaZe.
We came out and we just set the tone.
OpTic inviting the pressure on. FaZe can't oblige. And every single time they do, the kills remain.
To try and get all 4 dead with only 50 seconds remaining, but with that kill from Formal, surely this one's done.
Renegade gets 1. And Frosty will fall, tripping for the eye of a needle. Secures the final kill. On hill number 2. A lot of members of OpTic positioned over towards Nest. Formal has just leaked through with the help of that sneaky jump. 2 go down. APG's in the hill. Royal 2 tries to stop him. But APG lands a Superman punch. Big grenades back him down. Snakebite recognizes the situation, has to get in, has to delay. He can't do so. Formal's got two. Formal's cooking. And Renegade holds the hill. It's all on him. Frosty slides in as well. Melee down. He's looking to brawl. He's using mixed martial arts anyway to secure this hill.
This is so close though. Formal just trying to hold this one. Hold this one for OpTic Gaming. Let the remaining teammates spawn. And now the grenades come. Here comes the OpTic push.
Here comes the boom. Do they have what it takes to hold? Frosty slides out. He's down to no shields. He will go down. 3 dead here. OpTic Gaming have the hill, but they need to clear out Royal 2. They've done so successfully, and OpTic Gaming secures a clean sweep.
So we had like a small break, and then we play SSG, and we keep the same momentum and the same shit going.
4 dead for Space Station.
And OpTic have got control, and Formal's got the snipe! And this is the perfect chance for OpTic to run this one home. Formal can watch all of the angles, they just need to get it through long haul. They've got all the pieces they could possibly want. This is going to be 2-1.
Flag has the overshield.
Mix well as OpTic Gaming. Because you want to be aggressive, you want to try and push the narrative your way. But it's so difficult, and angles are being watched. As Trippy picks up the A at the moment. And look at Space Station Swarm, but Eco goes down. Numbers in favor of OpTic, and OpTic get free.
Beat them in Street Slayer Game 5, 50-48, and we've previously lost to them on that map, but it shows that the work that we've been putting in behind the scenes is showing our improvement.
We're so excited for this one. OpTic versus Native Red. It's going to be a banger series because Native Red certainly have an opportunity here to silence the crowd.
Breaking those up the majority of the time before they were punished. We're going to see if they can do it right now. Lucid knows the players weak over at B. Taking a one-on-one stairs. The press tries to run away.
Not today. He stops them in their tracks, and they were able to pick up the rockets off of that. They also got themselves a Sentinel beam to boot.
Another thing I noticed during the listening is they're playing a more defensive and...
I mean, we had like a repeat of like last Worlds where we played them instead of playing, you know, like a FaZe or an SSG, but like it's still a series and it's still a good one to get under your belt. It's still a good 3-0. It's better to win like that than go with like a grueling Game 5 and like barely scraping it out. I'm happy with it.
It's a Sunday night. You know what that means. It's grand finals time.
We are undoubtedly in for a treat here at your grand finals at the Fort Worth Major.
I get one. Doesn't get any bounce fights in. Gets the beat, fly in, boys. Let's try and close this one out. Loose it down. Stella picks up the hole himself in just a few seconds, though. Stella punches the hole in the ankles of APG. There's a second for B.
6 seconds left, and this should be it here.
The clock will count down. OpTic cannot get in position to pull that flag.
This is a Worlds repeat. I've been here before. I know what's about to happen. I was like, all right, we got this next series.
Go time. 2 dead. He's going to fly in. Just clear out the other side of the mauler. Eco's your last player alive. Without trading. It's big. That'll be another 4 dead. That flag will continue running.
Penguin gets the prize. Lucid gets one. It's all tied up. 49-49. Trumpy wins it. Penguin has to make a play. Lucid with the snipe. Eco peaks. The question is, who wants it for OpTic? Of course, it's Trippy.
Really a feeling of relief. Obviously, like I'm happy, but it's more of like a relief that we didn't play this fucking long for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to get a reminder that like the way we play is like right, and pulling out that win right before Worlds is obviously great for momentum because the event's so much closer, and we're just hoping to carry that momentum into the tournament.
I think it's always us versus the world. I think it just comes with the territory. You're gonna have haters, you're gonna have people talking down, you're gonna have people that doubt you. I'd say there's weight, so there's pressure just from like the outside world, but I think just for ourselves that we're just trying to get the job done a second time.
The last 3 Worlds, so 2018, 2022, and now 2023, have all been in Seattle. Don't get me wrong, like the venue and like the location of where the tournament is it's fantastic. I love it.
Yo, listen, bro. If anyone needs a sub in, I got you.
I heard they're doing little side tournaments, like a Halo 3, 2v2, and something else. Might have to.
Yeah, I love it here. I love the 60-degree muggy weather, gloomy. Last year was fun too because we had like the I wasn't on OpTic yet, but I was still like Seth and Ant had like little streaming setups, and their watch party wasn't as official. I sat down there for a little bit, but fun time, a lot of good food.
I view it as just like another tournament. I don't try and put any like extra added pressure or anything like that on myself. I'm thinking about the good memories, but I'm also realizing like that shit doesn't matter at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like the last year does not matter whatsoever because you got to come back this year and you got to do the same thing over again.
It's the only jacket I brought. Go ahead.
Look at that. Look at this.
Got done doing media for like 40 minutes. Now we're about to go and I think warm up.
Where's our banner? Unless they don't have it up yet. Yeah, they don't have it yet. I thought they had our banner. First time. It's first time for me. Me, Joey, and Tommy. Matt's had it before, but I want to see that.
Just trying to get out of the way of the camera, but all right.
Practice was good. Had to warm up a few games and then just went into it. It was good. Very confident. Always feeling confident going into LAN. Just like a completely different game, different pace. I'm really, really excited. So, only how many hours? Less than 24 hours now. Countdown. I'm excited.
Everybody's an op starting on Friday at 12 a.m. Once 12 a.m. Friday hits, like everybody's an op. Like we're just at least I can speak for myself, you know, just stick to your group. A lot of the times going into tournaments, you're just like pull up, you're going into the event, and then you're going into the warm-up area, from the warm-up area to the station or main stage, from the main stage back to the warm-up area, so you're not really conversing too much.
Once the tournament starts, it's like, you know, you don't really have friends. It's just you and your team, just like against the world. You're just in the war together. So it's go time. It's like it's time to show up, and it's you guys against the world.
Welcome to HCS Worlds here in Seattle, Washington. The championship of the Halo series. It's going to be a good one.
We were first seed, so we had, I would say, a pretty easy pool. We kind of breezed through it. I don't think we lost a game. Pool play was just easy just because we were first seed. I wish we would have gotten tested like a little bit more, just because the bracket was like going to be hard right away. But yeah, I mean, all in all, pool play was fine. It was good.
One day at a time, got to gain some momentum. We're on our way. I'll take it.
Wait, who was our second match again? What was their name? Divine Mind?
Good day, good first day. Nice little pool play matches. First started off with a 3-0 versus Complexity, then a 3-0 versus Divine Mind Australian team. Then after that, we had a 3-0 versus G1, and that completes our pool. So I believe first match tomorrow in bracket play is against Sentinels. So just gonna carry on the momentum.
It's a good picture. It's a good picture. I'm gonna keep that one.
There we go. Gotta save that one to the database.
Seattle Day 2. Our first important match is going live. In about 10 minutes, we got OpTic versus Sentinels. I see us winning it. It's going to be a good day.
So on Saturday, our first series was against Sentinels, and that started off as a 3-0.
This will be the last moment of game number 1 as Lethal should fall as well. OpTic Gaming will go up 1-0 in this series.
It was good to play a good team right away, just because, like I said, we didn't have that hard of a pool, so we needed to play someone good right away. Like, we needed to get, you know, our fundamentals down and like the way we wanted to play the rest of the tournament down, like right away.
And that's big damage. You know Formal's going to go. Oh, he's going to go, but can he clean it up? Yes, he can. Thrust Psychic again, the difference. APG with his 16. Wow. And OpTic are taking on. And now he's a problem, but all pole dancing here. It's APG this time who wins the fight. OpTic Gaming have that ball back at green as well, and they might just turn the lead back in their favor.
Wow, unreal stuff there. APG, whenever you see him in a little bit of a peak battle there, just poking, he's going to win those 9 times out of 10.
You know, Sen's a great team. They also, I think the last time we played them, they beat us.
It was good that we played them early on, and we played really well.
times too where we're getting like a ball set up. I think Joey was like Ness, and like it's good that Joey can get out there. And I'm like watching elbow, and then like I got him out by like shooting them just a couple times. Like they double challenge Green, we just instant rotate out. Like they were fighting, like the rest of the guys were fighting left side too. No, we're waiting after we're like the second semifinals. Okay, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so after our winners round 1, we ended up matching up against FaZe again. I definitely wouldn't say our team was nervous going into that match or worried that we have to play them again because we had just played them at Fort Worth too. FaZe is a great team. They've always been a great team, but you always have to play the team in front of you. And we've always had that mindset.
And both teams, you could say with their performances as well, made a pretty good argument for maybe being a team to lift that trophy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a grueler series. Like, they smoked us game
in
1.
their favor, and now we get to see a little bit of Renegade. And
the last player alive, by the way, getting collapsed on glass. He does get taken down as well. That's a clean 4 dead, and another trip cap for FaZe.
Came back, won by literally 1 kill at the ending. I don't know how we won that game.
Lucy gets 1, APG gets 1, tie game again.
Look at the game clock, 44 here. Trippy gets a kill for 44, 15 seconds left on the clock.
What a push from OpTic Gaming. But who gets the final kill? It's Big Game Trip once again, living up to his name. FaZe have to push. There's a grenade in the feet of Lucid. He sends it back with that repulse. And OpTic Gaming.
And then game 3, game 4, they came back, and then had a crazy game 5, won by 3 kills.
46-49.
One more to go here for OpTic. It's gonna be Lucid.
Like, after beating FaZe, like, I'm just like, damn, like, we have a real shot at this, right? Finally getting that under our belt and taking that confidence into Championship Sunday, I was feeling fantastic, and I know the team was feeling fantastic too.
The time is currently 11:30 a.m. We have Jason and Tommy's clan tag / Coach of the Year / Slaver MVP of the Year award at 12. In about hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll be on main stage playing in winners finals.
Winners finals is very, very important. Like, to go into the final and have that like cushion is like huge.
The last event of the season, the last day of the season, these are your last matches that you're playing. You want to just go out there and give it your all.
It is your winners finals here at the Halo World Championship. And the road here has been paved.
On this one, Trippy will keep on moving it. It's spawned over towards Snipe as well. So this is going to be 1-0. OpTic starting hot in the winners.
This is spelling bad news for the green wall.
And a lot of it was the opening kills from Penguin. He's done it yet again, and now he makes it a double kill. 3 are dead for OpTic.
Now OpTic just going to give this one up. They've lost 2 members in the process, and SSG tie up this game. 1-1 the score. Formal's the last one to be an influence. Formal falls.
And this is going to be 2-1. Space Station taking the lead with 2 minutes remaining.
Rockets up once more. Stellar's got them. He slips them away. Getting tight up in the back, getting pressurized. 2 rockets will go down. That means the win condition removed from OpTic Gaming.
Going down 2-0 to a team like SSG, it's like you really, really got to dig deep because, again, they've had our number, honestly, majority of the season. To come back and really dig deep in winners finals, like at champs, after just beating FaZe, after just beating Sentinels, like, I swear, I remember when Matt threw the nade top mid to kill Bound their front base, and literally when I saw him get that kill, I was like, all right, like, we have such a good chance.
Space Station trying to hold strong, but now here comes the push from OpTic. 2 down bottom middle, 2 over towards sandbags. They get the openers. Can they confirm them though? All 4 dead! Push has to come here. Trippy gets the opener. OpTic now starting to send their way to Overshield as well. Lucy gets a double, but Bound is going to take the fight.
Lucid's in big trouble, but he comes out on top. 3 dead now. APG with Overshield in chest. This looks like a game 5! OpTic so close to grand finals.
It's 3 dead, but it doesn't matter because OpTic just need to be getting that 1 kill for every push now. And they are on the hunt. They are looking for a...
1 more kill!
kind of like win on Saturday the way we did in Game 5 to then reverse sweep on Sunday when a lot of people were doubting us. Man, it's just so surreal to then just be in grand finals again. It felt fantastic.
When you beat a team the way we did, like the reverse sweep going into the final, like we're gonna come out hot.
A little bit nervous, just a tiny little bit. Really want Formal and the boys, and I need a third one.
And it's a Sunday night in Seattle, and you know what that means. It's grand finals time, everyone.
We were feeling confident against anybody that we were going to be playing. The script has been written type thing, you know.
One thinking he might be trailing it. Instead, grapples right back in for fast move, but here's a two-man push, though. Oh, it's shut down by Formal. This game is in the last few moments. Three dead here. Renegade last alive. Formal. Who else but Formal comes in and grabs that opal. Instead, he takes down Formal with the shot. Look at APG though, he got out of there, got that opal, gets the play. He's doing all of the moment, and now he wins another battle. It's the push, they need the kill. They're gonna look for the damage here, and they're gonna look to go. Repulse has been used, Lucid walks in, Lucid gets two!
We went up 2-0 right away against FaZe. Like, we were riding the momentum high. It was just, I still really don't know what happened.
You look back at it now, what happened?
Everything was going great. Like, we go backstage, everyone's going to the bathroom, we're up 2-0 in the finals, like, feels great, we're playing good, and then, like, when we sat back down, we just came out flat for 8 games straight.
Second flag. FaZe Clan are back in this series. There's 10 seconds left, and as good as OpTic are, you can't see them getting back-to-back caps in that time. And although the start of this series was looking all FaZe, OpTic I should say, excuse me, FaZe are coming back into this one. Renegade trying to close this one out in style here. It's 4 to go here for FaZe. Last two alive from OpTic are in the hill. If FaZe can take them both out, then FaZe Clan will have closed out this game. FaZe Clan!
I really don't know what it was. I wish I did. I'll never get a true answer. They played really good, but I think we started just playing very bad.
That cut is deep. It's 170 points to 22.
Push from FaZe. I've never seen anything like this. OT has been extended all the way. Here comes the push.
APG's got the info. Who's going to win this fight? Stay boys!
Just go in there and play like scrims. I promise you we will win. Just take it like a little calmer, a little slower. Be fast when we need to, obviously, right?
Need that aggression, but like it's almost, again, it's like a false aggression in some circumstances where it's like we're gonna be faster and we're gonna be able to accomplish so much more, so much faster if we're staying alive
still
to do shit together.
in the hands of FaZe. The time is ticking up. And all Statewide was having that battle with 2 players inside of A. FaZe had that ball over a tower. And even with APG cutting them down with that sniper rifle, it's gonna have to be near perfect from OpTic to get back into this round.
Oh no.
2 now with Camo. Just playing with his food at this point. It's 2 dead for OpTic again. 4 more taken down. Last player alive, APG. He will fall as well. And for the first time this season,
after we lost and I was outside, I was just thinking like how good we had it for a second. Like, we're up 2-0 and like it's going great, and then it's just like how fast everything can happen in a tournament.
You know, we tried our best, man. We tried our absolute best, and it just really sucks because that accolade was so close yet so far.
You have so many questions in your head that like won't be answered. You have so many like replays of things that could have gone differently. It's just like such a shitty thing, and I'm like thinking about other worlds that have just been like Super 8s for me, like in Call of Duty, and I was just like, yeah, this is up there for sure. Like with how bad this loss was, you know? Because I've never gotten like a second at champs. I don't really get second that often. It's just like, it's just really hard to lose like that. Because it's just, you're so close, you know, you're like literally there. And you had the chance and you just like missed it. I think losing the way we lost definitely reignited, you know, something. I mean, because I definitely want to fucking play at Worlds again. Like, I definitely want to play again and go for another ring. It's just one of those things where, like, you had your chance and you missed it, so just, like, don't fuck it up again. That's kind of, like, where my head's at. I'm really excited to play another year because there's a new gun, and it's really fun to use. I think we're going to be really good with it. I think it's going to be a fun-ass year, so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, like, we appreciate the fans. Every event you guys show out and just make it, like, a much bigger difference for us. We notice it. Playing under the green wall for a long time now. And it always is nice to have, like, you know, that sixth man just always there with us and always supporting, so thank you guys.
Yeah, ever since I joined, that was kind of built around superstars. It's definitely interesting going into this year because I guess you could say like they're building around me and Brandon. It's the first time happening, and you know the players that we're playing with are amazing, and I can't wait for it to get started.